can always go over to YouTube to see anything that you might have missed. Okay. 75K likes. I'll give away something that is not a team. And as the morning goes, depending on what goes off the board here, I'll also give away a team in that basketball break. So let's do this. Let's do this. Print. I'm going to need this for my records, and then we can finally get to some ripping. Oh boy, the morning started. Mini helmet divvy in the shop. All right. You asked for it, you got it. Now, I'm going to take the overlay down. If you need to see it, you can go over to YouTube and see your name beside your squad over there. We're not going to do this one first. We're going to do that. We'll do it like this. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. We'll probably do these blasters first. Mendo, good morning. All right. Good luck, everybody. It starts right here. Saturday has begun. Saturday with Primo has begun. I don't know, Mendo. I missed it. I did start the tube bobblehead. Can you go check for me? I know it started, but can somebody go check just to make sure it's there? Bridget, come on now. You'd be mean on a Saturday morning. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Empty. Basketball's pinned. All right, let's get us a case hit. First blaster. Probably asking for too much, but we got Mac Jones, Devin White, Anthony Munoz, Cam Smith, Vince Young on the refractor, one of the best college quarterbacks ever. Archie Manning for the Saints, and the good old retired, expired Kid Reporter. Ooh, yeah. Sky Moore. Antonio Gates. Quentin Johnston for the Chargers. Marquise Brown. Calvin Hill. And Debo Samuel. Too many mouses over here. There we go. Drew Brees. Javon Curse. Devontae Adams and Ed Reed. Miles Murphy for the Bengals. Derrick Henry for the Titans. We'll take that. And the beloved expired Kid Reporter. That's right. It's only begun here, Bridget. And I'm going to be on tonight, too. Primo After Dark happens tonight. And we're going to have a like goal of 1 million likes. So if you got the time, stop on by and you know, spread a little, give us a couple, 2 or 3 likes, you know. I'm going to give away something cool, though, if we hit 1 million. Clinton Portis, Jerry Rice, T. Higgins, Dallas Clark, DeMarvion Overshone, and good old Nick Chubb. Yo, Jitsu, welcome in. Your brother's got him, so your brother's got him. James, it's in the description. Everything's in the description. So the new tops is in it. There's 2 of those in it. I think it's 2017, 2018 Donruss, and 24-25 silhouette, I think. Just look in the description. Chris Carter, Alvin Kamara, Hines Ward, CeeDee Lamb, Mark Andrews, Samuel Laporta for the Lions on the rookie, and the Kid Reporter. Oh, it's nasty, Bridget. It's nasty. Yes, it is. We'll take Samuel Laporta rookies to start the morning out. That's right. It's these are expired, Katie, but they're I think it's what, 12. You have to be like 12 and under, and it gives you a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Josh Jacobs, Bryce Young, rookie, Joe Montana, Tavius Robinson, Chris Jones, and A couple of Chiefs. Travis Kelce. Now, these are 2023, so they're expired. But there are ones that aren't. Depending on where you're at. What you're opening. All right, we're going to go into the Optic 23 Blaster this time. Basketball is pinned at the bottom of your screen currently. Empty box. Anquan Bolden. Tyler Lacey for the Jags. Trey Tucker. And Jamal Williams. Trey Tucker's actually been playing a little bit, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. I saw him. Don't tell me he didn't. I saw it. Drake London. Tyreek Stevenson. Dalton Kincaid for them Bills. And Ryan Tannehill. It's Jordan Love. Dalton Kincaid. We take those. Going to C9. Sean Clifford, one of Arkham's favorites, and Tua Tagovailoa Raviolis. That's going out to Scotty if he's still in here. Go Bills. Brian Burns. It's the same guy. It's the same guy, Arkham. Doesn't you know that? Emmanuel Forbes, Jason Taylor on the silver, and DK Metcalf. Yeah, copacetic. He's been having a rough go of it. Josh Allen. Hendon for the Lions. Rashi for the Chiefs. And Rob Gronkowski. He might start mattering a little bit here more since he's back. Guess who's back? Icky Woods. Mingo. Chris Collinsworth on the silver, and Derrick Henry. There you go, Bengals. A little bit of love. Just a little something, something. All right, we're going to move on to the Prism retail box, and then we've got 3 hobbies to get into. So, checkerboards, green cracked ice, silver hollows, and yes, of course, there's some base packs in here. But that's just how it goes, folks, when checkerboards are involved. Empty. You're probably not wrong, Bridget. Or maybe he just wants out of there. You know, sometimes players play bad, so they'll get out of the place that they're in. They'll probably go somewhere else and play, and they're thinking, hey, if I play bad, they'll get rid of me. Buda Baker, Nico Collins, Byron Young, and Russell Wilson. Any teams coming off the board or divvies coming off the board, that mini helmet, I'll pay attention to after we're done ripping. TJ Hushman-Zoli, Zay Flowers, Queon Mitchell, and a silver Anthony Richardson. People like this. Where will he end up? He'll end up somewhere. You already know he will be. Deron Bland, Dwight Freeney, Earl Campbell, and Fred Warner. Another base pack. Arkham, don't you be putting that on me, but he could. Oh, man, that could happen. In a doctor's office. Yeah, probably. Don Beebe, Jacoby Myers, James Lofton, and a Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Yeah, ordinary. He'll go to Minnesota and revive his career. Trey Hendrickson, Kyron Williams, Devin Singletary. Ooh, snuck up on me. I didn't realize it was a checkerboard, but what a checkerboard it was. Who got the Niners? The Chef. Hey, what's up, dog? How about that? How about that? How about that? That's nasty. Tyquan Lewis, Mike Evans. We got a green cracked ice back here. Tyler Nubin. And for the Carolina Panthers, Xavier Legette. We'll take it, Banks. on the emergent. Brian Jordan, Dan Marino, and Isaiah Pacheco, and CJ Mosley base pack. He did, Nick. Yes, he sure did. Zeke, Khalil Shakir, Juju, and Joe Alt. He's coming back too, or he did come back. Kid Reporter. J Chap in the house. Good morning, my friend. Marvin Mims, Brandon Ayuk, Drew Brees. Oh, well. True Green Cracked Ice, Wes Welker for the Pats. We take those going to Arkham. That ain't bad. And another one. Tyson Bagent, Bo Jackson and Joe Mixon, and a Braylon Allen for the Jets. Trey McBride, Corey Dillon, Cooper Kupp, and David Krieg. Appreciate those likes, everybody. Basketball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Oh, Eddie, there's too many to mention, but appreciate the question. Welcome on in. Stop and stay a while. Randy Moss, Tyler Conklin, J.C. Latham, and Samuel Laporta on the hype. Checkerboard, Devontae Adams, Matt LaFleur, Jeffrey Simmons, and for the Colts this time, it's going to be Anthony Richardson again. It is not. It's a true legend. It's Lenny Moore for the Colts. Going to Jay Latham. I don't know. Ole Miss has been playing pretty good. I'll probably go with them. Derrick Henry, Micah Parsons, Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl champion, and ya boy. Herman Moore, Zaire Franklin, Keith Byers, and Lenny Moore again. Jay Barker, good morning, good morning. T. Higgins, Bradley Chubb, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and a silver Nate Wiggins for the Ravens going to Coffee for Joe. We take silvers out of Prism. Yes, we do. See it? Holla. Andre Rison, Dak Prescott, and Patty Mahomes with a Nick Bosa. Should have one more checkerboard in this, and we got 3 hobbies sitting over there chilling. Ramondre Stevenson. Hang on, he don't want to let go of something. Danny Dimes is who it was. Ben Sinnott. And a Bocephus Nix for the Denver Broncos going to Copacetic. Holla. Dalton Kincaid, Daniel Carlson, C.J. Stroud, and a Rashad White. Yeah, another base pack. We shouldn't have too many of those left. I mean, we won't have that many packs anyways, but... Patrick Surtain, Jonathan Stewart, Olakun, and there's a Lad McConkey for the Chargers. All right, our last checkerboard. Good luck. Adrian Peterson, Jonathan Allen, Christian McCaffrey. The team is the New England Patriots. It is not a rookie. Kyle Duggar for the Pats. That's all right. Arkham said he was looking to up his Kyle Duggar collection anyways, and he just did that with the checkerboard. Congratulations, Arkham. Michael Wilson. Zamir White, Rashawn Gary, and a Dylan. Dylan. Dylan, and Dylan. Boomer Esiason, Lamb Jack, John Jefferson, and Willie Gay. You would never. Michael Pittman Jr., Cam Chancellor, Jaheim Bell. And our last green cracked ice portals, Kid Reporter, is Blake Corum. That's right, Yojitsu. Charlie, good morning. Oh, what did you say, the chef? All right, let's do Phoenix. CS, the best pack for rookie cards is always the next pack. Empty box. All right. Why is that light like that? It's only on Saturdays it does that. Quincy Williams. I already got you Kyle Duggar. Hafunga. Pacheco. Might be a filler. Filler. Xavier Legette. And Roman Wilson out of $3.99. Katie, they just, when I throw them behind me, they disappear into thin air. I don't have to clean up or anything. We'll take a little Roman Wilson action. Montez. Oh, boy. This is how our day's going to start, huh? All right. Going to Rob G. How about a color blast to get us started? Oh, what a day this is going to be. Second pack in. Boy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What do we got here? Look at this. Kyron Williams auto for the Rams. Out of 99. Max Crosby for the Raiders out of 299. And a Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Watch out now. Tell your friends, folks. We're going to have some ripping today. Second pack in. That's why Joe Boo wanted to rip. He's like, hurry up, man. There's a Ricky Pearsall checkerboard in there. There's a Brock Bowers color blast. I mean, come on. Stephon Diggs. Zach Moss. Christian Kirk. On the contours, Silver Wave, Jamar Chase, and Blake Corum. We take those too, if you didn't know. Nico Collins. Trevon Walker, Joey Bosa. TJ Watt for the Steelers. That is out of $199 going to Arkham. And Edrin Cooper on the color match out of 25. That's a sick looking card. J-Chap, I have. There was a couple of times where, I mean, they just weren't there. They were missing a pack, but it hasn't happened for a very, very long time. Nice card. That's a nice card there, Jake. Katie. Wow, y'all are very inquisitive this morning. Very, very inquisitive. Hey, Primo, did you? Have you? When did? And I had two guys buy a break early on in my career. It was him and his buddy sitting there, and they just kept going until they were all gone. I think I had like 3 people in the break total. Micah Parsons, Ramondre Stevenson, Debo Samuel, Filler, Brock Bowers on the contours, and Lad McConkey one more again. Doc Muty in the house. Doc, did you get something? That usually means you got something. I don't know if you did or didn't, but that's usually the I got something Primo face. That's exactly right, Jerry Ditzel. Hubler Rob. Well done. Ty J. Spears. Kirk Cousins. Ooh. Ooh. For the Rams. Blake Corum RPA out of 25. Hitman. Look at that patch. Holla. Holla. Garrett Wilson for the Jets on the Givey team out of 399 and a Dallas Turner. Basketball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Yes, it is. Don't tell me it isn't. I can see it.
Hi, everybody.
Jerry, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Rashad White. Terry McLaurin. Bobby Okereke. Audric Estime. And, ooh, out of 249, a little Roma Doomsy action for the Bears. That just looks nice. Indy, I can't. Look, you see all the cards up here? Everybody that doesn't have those teams right now, I didn't pick the team you picked. You did. So stop it, okay? And we're not done yet. I got 2 hobbies sitting over there. Myles Garrett. Trey Hendrickson. Jalen Hurts. For the Steelers, Najee Harris. And that is out of 399 and a Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. See, I told you, if you whisper sweet nothings to Joe Boo sometimes he'll show up for you. Jebediah, good morning. CS, I don't know. It depends on how the card looks. Maybe. Yes. Maybe no. Zaire Franklin. Patty Mahomes. Samuel Laporta on the Silver Hollow filler. Ray Davis on the Silver Wave. And a Braylon Trice. CS, I just answered that. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how it looks, okay? Ask ChatGPT. That's exactly right, Randy. Ask ChatGPT. They might be logged in. Trey Tucker, Christian Watson. Oh, we got something here. I think it's a patch. Ooh. For Banks, out of 199, Dalton Hilliard, Alvin Kamara, and Ricky Williams on the tri-patch. That's sick. We take those. Rashad White on the color match for the Bucks out of 99, and a Jahwar Jordan for the Texans out of 299. Cards, they are accumulating. I still got 2 hobbies over there. You thought it was over. Lion Hunter, what's up, dog? I see that, Nick. Michael Pittman Jr., Romeo Dobbs, DK Metcalf, On the contours, Keon Coleman and a Mason Smith. Brand new case, Cujo. Brand new. Just opened it this morning. Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, Anthony Richardson, Silver Wave Brees Hall on the Givey team, and yeah, boy. We got 2 hobbies left over here. I'm actually, since I haven't opened Cosmic in a while, we're going to end with Cosmic. When I should probably open it right now and end with Black, we're gonna open Black and then end with Cosmic. Basketball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. 75K likes, I will give away something that is not a team. And oh boy. Chonky chonk. A chonky chonk. Get ready for the big surprise. I can't even open this. I'll just give up. It's too hard to open. Let's move on to Cosmic. Let's go this direction. I don't know why, but we're going this direction. Actually, it doesn't matter. They're both going that way. Malachi Corley for the Jets. Don't, Doc. On the Givey team out of 240, Malachi Corley. Well, J-Chap, the goal was 100K, so the joke's on you. Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo out of 199 for the G-Men. Going to J-Wham. Oh, Jets box. Oh boy, a little deed behind that too. Out of 10, Braylon Allen on the auto for the Jets. The Jets are annihilating. Long Beach Larry, are you watching this? Because they're annihilating right now. And looky here, look at this little treat behind this. Is that Cam Scatabo on the RPA out of 50, 2 out of 50? Going to J-Wham. Whoops. And last but not least is out of 50, Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Doc, you had, no, you don't be playing that game. You don't be playing that game. You must have slumbered a little too long this morning. That's not my fault. Okay? It's not my fault. Okay? Okay? Dr. Jones. He's a little thicker. He's a little thicker. Not bad. Nope. I'll almost, maybe I'll take that into account, but no, I'm not. Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo. I thought about, and then I thought about something else. Basketball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And next up is Cosmic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Don't you do it to us. I cannot, Doc Beatty. I cannot. Costco. Empty. Here we go. Long, Manning, Steve Young on the Star Command, and Newbin. I'm not getting the Jags ever again. I'm not doing it. Warner, Cribbs, Barry Sanders, and Plumlee. Look, Mayberry made it into the chat. He's been here the whole time, but he was waiting for an Arkham comment before he said anything. I think Mayberry likes Arkham more than you think. I think there's a little crush, maybe. We got something in this pack. Irving. Richard Sherman. Out of 75, good luck. Hey, let's refocus here. Let's refocus. Mayberry, come on, man. It's Saturday morning. We don't need none of that, bad stuff in here. We want good stuff in here. All right? Okay? It's Saturday. Come on, man. I'm going to be on all day. Good luck. Ooh. Oh! Out of 75. Caleb Williams. Dream, 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 dream. Mayberry, I'm sorry. You've got like 15 accounts. There's one of them that's going to work. One of them will work. I know they will. Nice hit, Eric. It's not cool, Mayberry. We don't like that. Marino, Jones, Dan Marino on the die cut, and a Jaden Daniels. There you go, Jerry Ditzel. It's the Lions, Kurt. Antonio Gates, Levi, McCaffrey, and Bradley. Yay! Bradshaw, George, Flutie, and Adonai. What a great break to start this Saturday. Oh my goodness. What else is going to come out today? McMahon, Smith, Anthony Richardson, and Joseph Alt. Mayberry, you can just hang out. I mean, we can still have a good time. Richardson, Moss, Newbin on the refractor, and Fuaga. Man, laying it on thick this morning. I'm sorry, Mayberry. I really am. You can hang out. I won't backlash on your comments, okay? All right? Okay? But then I might. Sims, Kelsey, Neighbors, Worthy, and Coleman. That'll go to the most expensive team. I'm not sure who that is offhand. It's probably the Giants, though. But I'll figure it out. Fashanu, that'll probably go to the Giants. I think they're probably the most expensive in this. Wait till Sunday morning, Jacob. Or Saturday night. Seahorn, Bledsoe, Kurt Warner out of 150 for the Cardinals, and Eric All. Steve Young, Stroud, Lynn, and Wiley. Greasy. Drew Brees, Bo Jackson, and Walker for the Ravens. Bailey, Newsom on the refractor, Joe Montana Star Command, and Lloyd. Kelly, Lewis, Bo, and another Caleb. Joe Montana, Bettis, another Bettis on the Galaxy Greats, and Bishop. To even get an auto out of these is awesome. That Caleb's pretty sick. Sharp, Brady, Jackson, and Reed. Somewhere over the Dwayne Batch, Bryce Young. We've got Peyton, Smith, and Sanders. Now, I know the Bears are probably the most expensive team there. That'll go to the Bears. And all. Kuechly, Griffin, Gronk, and Bullard. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Long. Neighbors on the nucleus. Get well soon, brother. Emmitt Smith on the Galaxy Greats and Slovis, last pack. Porter, Westbrook. Wow. What a box for the Chiefs. Out of 10, Xavier Worthy. And that's just how you do that. And Kitchens. Very nice. What a break. What a break. Man. Sorry for everybody that missed. Indy, I know how it goes, bro. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. Didn't get a t-shirt. Cujo, I might, don't tempt me with a good time. I'm going to do a recap here, you guys, and then we'll see what's off the board in the basketball break. I don't think there's a ton gone, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have to just look. But we got a recap to do here. Oh, Doc, it can be with me too. Trust and believe it can be. What an excellent break. That's an excellent break. Over half gone? Well, that's more than I thought it would be. Jawar Jordan, Rome Odunze. Edrin Cooper was out of 25. Roman Wilson, Blake Corum, Malik Neighbors, TJ Watt, Kyle Duggar, Nate Wiggins, and Derrick Henry. Bo Nix, Jatavian Sanders, Garrett Wilson, Brock Bowers, Jamar Chase, Max Crosby, and Xavier Legette. Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce, Najee Harris, Lenny Moore, and Rachaad White. Dalton Kincaid, Sam Laporta, Breece Hall, Keon Coleman. Tri-patch for the Saints was out of 199. Will Johnson. Kurt Warner out of 150. Ray Davis. Kyron Williams auto was out of 99. We take those. Malachi Corley out of 240. Sam Laporta. Braylon Allen, 6 out of 10 on the auto. Blake Corum out of 25. Can't see it. 18 out of 25 on the RPA. Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo out of 199. Wes Welker. Ricky Parasol, checkerboard. Cam Scattaboo, RPA out of 50. Had to slow it down there, you know, per suggestions. Xavier Worthy out of 10. Caleb Williams out of 75. And Brock Bowers on the color blast. Yep, that just happened. So let's do this. All right. Football is back in there and pinned at the bottom of your screen. Basketball is right now. So I'm going to start with the jumbo because it's got a ton of cards. How do I want to do this? We'll do silhouette last because there's so much in it. Yeah, I'm going to say there's so much in it. Let's wait for that for last. So we'll do the jumbo, then we'll do the Donruss, then we'll do tops, and then we'll do silhouette. You want to do both of them right off the bat, Nano? We can do that. We'll save Donruss and silhouette for last. We'll do both the topses, but I'm doing this first. We can do both the new topses first because there is a ton, and I mean a ton, of base in it. I am. So let's take that down. I will be skipping the base. You do get all cards, you guys. Do I, Bubba? Do I? I do not. Nope, ain't gonna do it. Now, tops, on the other hand, they can do whatever they want. Jonathan, I'm printing the sheet now. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to ask if anybody wants base. I do see Jonathan doesn't. I know Arkham doesn't. But let me get the sheet first so I can write it down beside it. All right. Jonathan does not want base. I got you, Jonathan. Arkham does not want base. Kevin does not want base. Did I miss anybody? Does anybody else not want base? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Nano does not want base. I got you. And don't worry, you guys, if you want your base, it's fine. You will get your cards. I'm just not going to pronounce every single one of them or even show all of them. All right, here we go. Football is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's the same football break we did this morning, folks. Don't be scared now. There's also a mini helmet divvy in there right now. We'll take these two and sit them to the side here. We'll do those last. There is so much base in this. Oh, man. Here we go. There's probably about 20 base cards to start every pack out. All right. Good luck, everybody. Get my sheet here. And we're going to get some ripping in. Good luck, everybody. This is where it begins. And we can run this break back, but we're doing football first. If you don't see a card or something that you thought should have been top loaded, don't worry, it will be. But for time of the breaks, the longevity or the length of the break's sake, I'm not going to do every single one, you guys. So let's get this base out of the way here. And start it out with these. So we got a Hugo Gonzalez. He was playing last night. Ace Bailey on the no limit. That looks nice. Dirk. G.G. Jackson for the Grizzlies. And we have more base here, but it's incorporated with rookies. So let's get the rookies out of here. Rookie, base. Danny Wolf, Nolan. Rookie, Fears, Ty Jerome, base, and base. Okay. Ace of base. Base of ace. Ace base. And unless you said no base, you do get all cards, you guys. We're not going through all that. It's just too much. Igor for the Nets. They get so many. Igor again. Devin Carter out of 2025 for the Kings. Magic. Where them rookies at? Noah Pend, Brooks, base. Rookie, base, and there's a Cooper Flag. Oh, really? Is that the truth, Jonathan? I didn't realize that. I didn't know. The more you know. Get to the goodies here. Hey, I know him. Micah Peavy for the Pelican. Who got the Pelicans? Jonathan, there's you an auto, brother. Rookie auto, contemporary marks. Nolan for the Nets. Tatum for the Celtics. Ja Morant, not numbered. Nick Claxton for the Nets. Queen, Clifford, PV, base. Malik, Khan, base, Wemby, base, and Walter Clayton Jr. Yes, they are, Arkham. Yes, they absolutely are. No doubt. No doubt. There's a VJ. Ron Holland II. VJ Edgecombe rise to stardom. We'll take that. Anthony Edwards. Blast off for the... Is that the Rockets? Yep. Chaz. Base. Broom. Murray Bowles. Base. And Yannick. So it's their flagship product, Tiffany. This is just where it's going to start. This is kind of like, I guess it's kind of like Donruss to a certain degree, maybe a little bit better than Donruss, just a little bit. Maybe Nano. It's possible. Weirder things have happened. We've got Ant-Man on the Rainbow Refractor. A dude. Quentin Grimes for the Sixers. Renaud. Base. Igor. Base. Rookie, Ace Bailey. Sion James and Jameer Watkins. All right. Nano, that means that's their premier product. That's what they're starting with. Kind of like, how can I put it? Like baseball, like Bowman with baseball. We got a Paolo here. Ooh, and a Cooper Flag. Tobias Harris for the Pistons. Who knew? Halliburton. Paolo, that looks different. It's not numbered. Cooper Flag on the rise to stardom. Dort out of 250 for the Thunder. Liam. Chaz. Broom. Boyles. And old Max Christie. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, probably. Probably a good idea. Look at all these cards, man. It's obscene. They everywhere. And the patch card. Football is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Then we can look. Anybody that maybe missed out on this break, we can run this again. The same exact break. Cooper Flag. Oh, that's nice. On the new school. That's nice. That looked good. That looked good. Tyrese Proctor. Jimmy Butler III. Base. Yannick. A couple of rookies. Base. Igor showed up for the 17th time. And some more base. And just so you know, to put your mind at ease, all of these I did the other day. I looked. There's nothing in. It's just all base. There's no surprises in those. For the Pistons shoot lights out. Cooper Flag on the no limit. Cooper Flag showing up in this box, that's for sure. That's the 4th Cooper Flag. It is, Jamie. It is, but we're almost done with it. Jalen Duren out for the Pistons. Trey, Carter Bryant, Ben, Martin, Will Riley, Behringer. There's the Edgecombe and some more base. Yep, still first base, Jamie, but we're almost done with it. Then I'm going to do the regular Topps hobby, and then we'll do those older ones. We'll do Donruss, and then we'll do the silhouette. Ace of base, Mayberry. That's exactly right. Base here, base there, base everywhere. Dylan Harper on the daily dribble we will certainly take for the Spurs. Yes, we will. Not bad. Those look good. Those are probably the best inserts. Giannis. Moses Moody for the Warriors. Where we got poor guy. Coward. Richardson. Tiero. Kobe. Base. Drake Powell. Thomas Sorber. Dylan Harper again. And base. Yeah. And that's another good thing with Topps. This stuff will be player worn, or as they move on, it'll be game worn. Some of it already is. All right. A little bit of base. Levitation, Walter Clayton Jr. for the Jazz. We'll take that. Behringer for the Timberwolves. Kevin Durant for the Rockets. That's nice out of 150. It's the first one I've seen with him on the Rocket, like actually seen it. We'll take that. Take that, Kevin. It's definitely photoshopped. Yep. Fleming, Newell. And Hugo. All right. That one's done. We still have a whole nother Topps hobby to go. It's not the jumbo, but it's just the regular. But we've got these 2 packs right here to do. So let's do that. Good luck. These are like the Mojos. They can be numbered, too. Hey, look, it's Igor again. Nolan for the Nets. The whole pack's going to be the Nets. Yannick for the Clippers. PV for the Pelicans. And LeBron. We take those. Yeah, we take those. LeBron. It's LeBron. Hey, LeBron. I don't know this yet, so I'm going to top load him too, just in case. They'll all be top loaded. Don't worry about that. I just didn't know about that particular guy. No, I did not, Jonathan. Fears for the Pelicans. Jimmy Butler for the Warriors. James Harden for the Clippers. Jaden Ivey for the Pistons out of 150. And Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. All right, let's get into the last tops, and then we'll get into those others. Football is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now, and then we can look at running this again if we should so choose to. Empty. Wow, that whole pack is base, except for these 2 rookies here at the end. And the price pointing on these aren't bad for what's in them. I'll say that. You could certainly stand to do a personal of these and not feel terrible at the end. That one had nothing. That was all base. All of it. Surprise, surprise. Rise to stardom, Colin Murray Boyles. Broom and Boyles. Little Raptors action there. That's right, Timothy. You know how we roll. Old Shireman acting like he's busting a 3. Cole Anthony for the Magic. Christie and Jaquez with Jamal Murray. Now, these either have an auto or a mem. I have seen them have both a couple of times. For the Clippers. Clippers battle behind their stars out of 150. And Yannick Raynaud. It's LeBron. Hey, LeBron. Yo, LeBron. Paolo on the stars of the game. Stars of the NBA. And a couple more base. Just a couple. Just a couple. That's right. Trey and Carter Bryant. So much base. There's so much base, Ben. And that Donruss is going to have some in it too. You know it is. Daniel Gafford for the Mavericks. Will Riley. Donovan Clingan out of 50 gold. Danny Wolf, Behringer, VJ, and Sharp. Nano, he's something else, man. He really is. If he can stay healthy, he's not really like anything we've seen thus far, to be honest. Kind of stands alone in that aspect. It's all base, all of it. Ace Bailey on the no limit for the Jazz. We'll take that. Igor again. We'll do a patch or an auto, one of the two. Colin Murray Bowles on the new school for the Raptors. And some base. I want to see one of them one-on-ones everybody talking about. Jokic. Stars of the NBA. James, Watkins, and base. Won't bow down for the Pelicans. And Noah. Havoc Marks. Dylan Harper on the auto. That's nice. Who got the Spurs in this one? Garza. We'll take that. Good morning, Wally. That's nasty. That's nasty. Excellent. Nice hit. Whatever you're comfortable with, Nano, that's always the answer. Coward. Cedric Coward. Poor guy. Sabonis, Richardson, Tiero, and Kobe. Harden on the daily dribble for the Clippers. Take that. Russell, Abdul-Jabbar, and Gervin. It'd be cool to get some of those legends out there numbered. That'd be cool. No Limit Colin Murray Bowles, Drake Powell, Sorber, and Dylan Harper one more again. Last pack. That's a good auto to hit out of this. Peyton Pritchard on the rainbow refractor for the Celtics. And some more base. We still got that little Mojo pack sitting over here. And then we'll get into some older year stuff here. Donruss has a ton of cards. I just realized it. 10 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. That's 240 cards. We're starting out with a very nice VJ Edgecombe for the Sixers. Ryan Kalkbrenner for the Hornets. Aaron Gordon. Grady. And Chaz Lanier. Now we get into the multi-year. It's multi-year time. Wake up, Jonathan. Casey, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't decipher it. It looked a little weird. Good morning, Cam. Football's pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's what's pinned at your bottom of your screen. Yes, it is. It's football. Wow, look at this. Oh, man. Not in this break. But I have. Yes, look at that. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Help us all. Help us all. Well, we start out with a Josh Jackson on the rated rookie. Let's see how these go. Base. The Dancing Bear. Wishful Thinking. Base, 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 and base. Justin Jackson for the Kings. CJ. Juwan Evans. DJ Wilson on the rookie Kings. That's nice. Magic Johnson. Base, 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 base. No treble. No treble. Dotson for the Knicks. Zorgarach for the Grizzlies. Kemba. Oh, where's Kemba Walker? Did he just fizzle out? Is he non-existent anymore? Is he even playing basketball anymore? Lauri Markkanen will take. Jordan Bell. Frank Mason. Paul Westphal. Base, 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 base. He's the coach for the Hornets. Thanks, Sam. I wonder where he ended up. I found him at Haji Stop and Go, Mayberry. He had some hobbies just chilling there. I have, Zach. It's like the Topps Chrome, but shinier. Thomas Bryant. Hang on. What's going on here? Numbered out of 299, Jonathan Isaac. Base, 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 base. Let's get it, Nano. Zach, they are nice. Very much so. I saw something really nasty pulled the other day. Simi. Wesley. Jason Terry on the significant signatures for the Bucks. Guy used to do some work, you guys. This guy was a legit player. Who had the Bucks? Jonathan. In his day, he was nasty. Base. And there's a Jokic Court Kings. So many cards. So many cards. They ever beware. Ooh, a De'Aaron Fox. We take those. Fultz was supposed to be nasty. I don't know what happened to him. Probably Nano, yes. But he made his way around the league. He made his way around. Philly happened? Yeah, Tiffany, that's probably true. Zuiki. Dennis Smith Jr. Base. Kyle Lowry. Base. Yep. We take the Aaron Foxes around here. Zach, probably 7 years from now, because that's how long it's going to take for me to get through the basketball. Jonathan Isaac. Lonzo Ball. Take that. De'Aaron Fox. Some kind of patch or something. Newly crowned patch. There you go, bro. Another De'Aaron Fox. I could have, Mayberry. I could have. You're right, Whitney. I've been set up. Somewhere, Mister's sitting somewhere laughing. He's just sitting there laughing. Dylan Brooks. Rab. Thornwell. Giannis on the Court Kings. 240 cards in a hobby box. Come on now. There's still another one over there. There he is. Tatum for the Celtics. Who got the Celtics in this is the better question. J-Wham. There he is, brother. Little Tatum action. Evan Turner. Selden Jr. Jordan Bell. 1 of 1? Whoa, now. How about that? Didn't expect that. Wasn't ready for that. Who had them? Bola. 101. Jordan Bell. We certainly take those. And yes, Primo's still pulling deeds. There's a football break pin at the bottom of your screen. Hopefully that's full by the time I'm done ripping this. It should be. It'd have enough time there for it. Healed. Tyler Dorsey. Gasol. There's old Dwayne Bacon. Florida State. Dwayne Wade. Base. 1 of 1. John Collins, Ross, Justin Payton, Covington, George, base. Look, we had both those guys. Didn't pan out, but we had both of them. Brogdon and Emmanuel. Caleb was having a rough day that day. Bruh. Jared Allen. TJ Leaf. Julius Irving. What's up, TikTokery? Otto Porter. Zizic. Ooh. Man, this is a good year. I was talking some smack, but look, there's Donovan Mitchell. Wow. Who got the Jazz? Eddie. Yep. Talking all that schmick. Larry Nance Jr. LeBron. Base, 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 and base. Terrence Ferguson. DJ Wilson. Pascal. Zoe. Base, base, base. Adebayo was in there too. Wow. Luke Kennard. I don't know if he matters, but he was supposed to. John Wall. Rajon Rondo for the Pelicans out of 199. It says Bulls, but Pelicans up in the corner. Base, 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 base. The standard has been set, Whitney. It's had some good cards in it. I'm not gonna talk trash about it. I'm not. There's a 101 in it too. My goodness. Poor Noah and Kobe. Oh boy. I need one of these. There's so many cards. I need one of these. The what? What are you talking about? Malik Monk. Zach Collins. Frank. Harry Giles. Base, 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 base. Oh, man. It's not like you can just blow through this either because there's cards right in the middle. You can't just be like, oh, card. Okay. Thomas Bryant, McDermott, Simi. Swishful thinking, Isaiah Thomas. Base, 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 base. Wesley. Oh, Derek White's in this draft class too. My goodness. Tim Duncan, and some base. We're almost to the silhouette. Mrs. I see you. I think that's you. Sterling Brown. Reed. Dan Issel, and some base. Looks like we're maybe close to halfway on that football break. Hop on in there, see if there's anybody you might like. Tony Bradley, Tyler Lydon, Jim Jackson, Isaiah Thomas, and hey, look, some base. Harry, Frank, Kyrie, with the Reggie stuck. There we go. Kyrie is out of 299 for the Celtics. And some base. There is some, Matthew, there is. There's a little bit of base. There's a little bit of base. Get to 175K likes. Oh, y'all done let it slip now. Oh, we'll never get there now. Kuzma. Anunoby. Peja. And some base. We made it. It's on to silhouette. There's only 16 cards in that. Little Dylan Harper action. There's a 101 in this box too. All right. The base is hopefully cut down to a minimum here. In this box right here. They probably are, Mayberry. Yes, they are. No, they're not watching. This is the one day where they don't have to worry about this stuff. You heard her. 14 spots left. Good morning. Kickflip, no, we can run it back, but that football break's got to be gone first. So whenever that goes. And we're just a little over halfway in that, so we'll see. How does this open? Is this like trying to get into the vault? Look at this. Oh, there's tape. They're like, hold up. All right, 4 cards per pack. There's 1, there's 2. Is this like, this is like basketball special edition Spectra. Empty box. All right, I've been waiting to open this. Arkham, you still with us? You didn't pass out, did you? I might need these. Doc, aren't you supposed to be at Costco? Come on. No face palm emojis in here. Right. Zach Edey on the die cut. I don't know. Is that numbered? It is not. Pillars of... Oh, out of 49, it's on the front. Zach Edey, rookie. Out of 49 for the Grizz. Die cut. Draymond Green. Just looks like a base card to me. Lou Williams for the Clippers on the patch. I don't know if it's numbered. I don't think it is. It doesn't appear to be numbered, but we'll take it, Clippers. And LaMarcus Aldridge on the patch out of 25 for the Trailblazers. And what a great player he was. He was a good one. This one's extra chunky. That's why I'm surprised it's not numbered. It's way bigger than that card is, out of 25. And a little Draymond action to start it out. Probably the Blazers, Nano. Probably the Blazers. Pacome on the base rookie. Threads LaMelo Ball for the Hornets. That's a nice looking patch. Out of 49. That one is numbered. Julian Strother for the Nuggets. Not numbered on the patch. And Giannis out of 125. That's a good looking card right there. That look good. Little LaMelo action. So, where them autos at, huh? Where them autos at? It's auto time. Captain says the Heat's showing up next. Chris Paul for the Spurs. For the Nets, DeAndre Jordan on the patch. Not numbered, but we shall take it. Game worn. DeAndre Ayton out of 25 on the patch for the Blazers. And Chris Middleton out of 10 for the Wizards. Wow, wow, woo, wow. Ooh la la. Are we getting an auto? Can we have an auto, please? And thank you. It's a pretty good player. I don't know. I didn't know DeAndre was still out there. I didn't know. I thought he might have been done. When the Jets in the next football break, Is he, Matt? Man, players move around so much now. That's Alonzo Ball. Oh, sick. Kevin. Wow. Hakeem Olajuwon, 14 out of 15. That's nice. Very nice. Yes, we certainly take that. The dream. That's nice. Congrats. That's nice. I'm like, where's the auto at? He was chilling. Look at this. A little Jaylen Brown action on the patch for the Celtics. We take that too. NBA gear for the C's. And Jalen Tyson out of 99 for the Cavs. Doc, they were awfully quiet, weren't they? They were awfully quiet. The dream. I don't know. It just looks shiny. I don't know. That's nice, though. I like that. Hakeem out of 15. All right, let's do a quick recap here. That's nice. Yeah, definitely a legend. There ain't no doubt about that. Let's do this. Ton of nice cards in this break, actually, when it's all said and done, you guys. Not bad at all. And we had a 1-on-1. I'm going to try to go through these. You can see how many cards are in this, obviously. A lot of these are numbered. It just is what it is. There's a lot of stuff in it. Couple autos. Look at all this. Look at this break. You should see all the cards to my right now. Appreciate you, Matt. Have a good day. Look at that. All right, with the quickness. Harper, Edwards, Colin, Cooper Flag, Paolo, Tobias Harris, Walter Clayton, Cooper Flag, Rajon Rondo was numbered. Dennis Smith Jr. rookie, VJ rookie, Dort out of 250, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Halliburton, VJ, Carter was out of 2025, Cooper Flag, Jason Tatum, Ace Bailey, Micah Peavy on the auto, LeBron, Adu, out of 150 for the Clippers, out of 150 for the Pistons, out of 150 for the Rockets. It ain't my fault. Dwayne Bacon, Tatum, Jackson, Bailey, Klingon was out of 50, Banchero and Kuzma. Zach Edey was 14 out of 49, rookie. Pillars of the game, that's kind of a cool card. Kyrie was numbered. Bam, Adebayo, Jarrett Allen, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton out of 25 on the patch. Pacome, Julian Strother, LaMelo Ball on the patch, LaMarcus Aldridge out of 25, Lonzo Ball out of 99, Tyson, Middleton out of 10, DeAndre Jordan, Giannis out of 125, Draymond Green, Lou Williams, OG Anunoby, Derek White, Donovan Mitchell. Look at all these great rookies. John Collins, Dylan Brooks. That's a good year. That's a good year. De'Aaron Fox, Lonzo Ball, Terry on the auto. Jonathan Isaac numbered. Markkanen rookie. Justin Jackson rookie. Chaz Lanier, Peyton Pritchard, James Harden, De'Aaron Fox rookie. Jokic, patch for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. Jordan Bell, 1 of 1. Rookie, rated rookie. VJ Edgecombe, Dylan Harper auto, rookie auto, and Hakeem Olajuwon auto out of 15. That in itself ain't bad. We had to go through a lot of cards to get there, but that's nice. Look at that. Congrats to all that hit. All right, it's football time. Let's get this out of the way. Take a screenshot of that if you need to for any reason for your records. If not, you can always go to YouTube to see what may have gone down. Let's do this. We're gonna do Cosmic last, just like we did last time. Yep, that's what we're doing. But we're starting with Mosaic 23 edition. All right, overlay is going down, and we're going to get some ripping in. Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. Hopefully you get a deed. Nice, Bobby Dalton. That's my squad. That's my squad, man. That's my squad. All right, here we go. Good luck. Empty. Tariq Woolen. Marvin Mims on the base rookie. AJ Terrell, Joey Porter Jr. Roger Staubach on the silver for them boys. And a Stetson Bennett for the Rams. Kid Reporter. Very expired Kid Reporter. Good luck, Mayberry. Who'd you end up with? Jonathan, did you get who you were trying to get? I'm curious. Larry Johnson. Dante Hall. Warren Sapp. Javonte Williams. Jim Kelly. And Kirk Cousins. Maybe he is, you know. Commies, Texans, and Chiefs. I see that. Oh, I need to... What am I doing? That's why I didn't know. I need to print that out. Hang on. 1 second. We'll keep ripping, but I need that for my records. My bad. I definitely need that. I got ahead of myself a little bit there. That's my fault. That's my fault. I got a little ahead of myself. You know, sometimes I get a little excited and I want to get a little ripping in. J-Wham got the Titans and I was like, hey, let's get to ripping, you know? Forget that record stuff. Who needs records, you know? Nobody needs records of it. All right, it's printed. Indy, I'm going to run this again tomorrow morning. I can only run it one more time, but we'll run it again tomorrow morning. And when I get off, I'll make another football break for us tomorrow. So I can only run it one more time, and I plan on running it first thing tomorrow morning. Eric, Jalen Waddle, Vince Young, Jordan Love, Kalijah Cansey, J.C. Horn for the Panthers, and the Kid Reporter. Jalen Hyatt, Joe Namath, or Joe Theismann, Joe Burrow, Shaquille Leonard, Michael Wilson, and Mike Allstott. Come on, I want a case hit. I want a case hit. So I'm going to assume you got the one you wanted, Jonathan. I'm going to assume. Eli, Juju, Derrick Henry, Dak Prescott, Lamb Jack, Phil Simms for the G-Men, and the illustrious Kid Reporter. Come on, give us something. You left that one behind? You got 4 squads and you left that one behind? What? Evan Ingram. You know what you'd do if he's in there. And that's all I'm going to say. If he's actually in there, you know what you'd do. You'd be defeated for the entire weekend, if not longer. Jerome Bettis, Joe Namath, Darnell Wright, another Phil Simms for the G-Men, and Dalvin Cook. No deeds in that blaster. Oh, well. We'll move on from it. That's how blasters can be sometimes. Empty. Taylor. Ooh, a nice Bryce Young for the Panthers. Okay. Okay. DeVita and Debo. That's a good little start. Let's get Bryce on the stand. Going to Garza. Looks good too. Oh, you think Mayberry? Do you think it? Do you nose it? Jim McMahon. Mr. Laporta. CJ Stroud, my house. Technically, yes, he was. And TJ Hawkinson. I'm going to top load Sam Laporta, too. What you think about that? Yes, he is, Mayberry. That's absolutely correct. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jaron Hall. He had to be in there. Come on, it's only fair. Charbonnet and Breece Hall. This has actually been a pretty good blaster. Why don't you just go ahead and throw a downtown in there while we're at it? Ray. Tank Bigsby. Tony Romo on the silver. And Cam Akers. John Mechie. Mr. Schoonmaker for the boys. Brian Brees and Ayuk. Got the Cowboys. Mr. Marquez. Take a little Schoonmaker action. All right, last one. Then we're going to do the Prism retail box. And then it's all hobbies from there. Urlacher. Brian Branch. Jair Brown on the silver. And Jay Jettas. Not a bad blaster. If I had opened that blaster myself, I'd been happy. I'd been all right with it. I'd be like, all right, that works. That ain't bad. Good blaster. Good blaster. All right, here comes the Prism. Checkerboards, green cracked ice, silver hollows, and of course, the good old base packs. But, Doc, who do you have in this one? Is it just the Falcons? Oh, no, you got your boys this time, didn't you? Oh, is that what it is, Jonathan? Is that why? Oh, man. The heat is on. Good luck, everybody. Jewel, Moss, Adams, and Olave. Yeah, he's been put on timeout. Barry Sanders, Jahmai, Drake May, base rookie, and Jason Witten on the silver. What's up, Drake? AJ Terrell, Zach Charbonnet, and Aaron Rodgers. Cribbs, Super Bowl champion Matt Stafford, Zaire Franklin, and Adisa Isaac. All right, James. We got a checkerboard here. Mr. Cook, Chubb, Hopkins. It's a Cardinal. Be a rookie. It is not. But it's a good one. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals on the checkerboard. Yep. That'll work, Jay Thomas. We can work with that. Ain't got none but love for you. Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have, but, you know. Patty Mahomes. Reed Blankenship, Kamari Lassiter, And Jared Goff on the prison break. Look at him. All right, that works, Mayberry. I can live with that. I can live with that. John Jefferson, Michael Pittman Jr., Hines Ward. Wow, that was a quick checkerboard. That was like back-to-back, basically. Will Shipley for the Eagles, going to Bobby Dalton. We'll take checkerboards. We'll take checkerboards. Bobby. Blue, I'm not sure what you mean. Zach Moss. Jesse Bates III, Holland, and Jonah Ellis. Fair enough, Mayberry. It's okay. And I know it's not true. You have to try really, really hard not to like Primo. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. Michael Dean Perry, Tony Baselli, Kendra Miller, and Devin Witherspoon. Joshua Allen, Jacoby Brissett. We'll take a BTJ base and a Reed Blankenship silver. Oh man, I like when the silvers are rookies, man. They won't be in this one. Maybe we'll get a couple of decent. Maybe the true green cracked ice is nasty. Yeah. Dolchich, Julius Peppers, Max Crosby, and Bill Parcells. The big tuna. Oh, yes, it did. Achan, Spears, Malik Washington, and get well soon, Malik Neighbors going to Doc Muty. Yes, it did. I didn't understand, Blue. I wasn't picking up what you were throwing down. Cortland Sutton, Ramondre, Daniel Carlson, and Bobby Wagner. And don't you fret, folks. I got 3 hobbies still sitting over there. It's not really. Mushin Muhammad, Connor, Stroud, and Roman Wilson. Not much, anyways. It's not like a rookie or anything. We got this might be the true right here. Brown, Sims, Allstott. It is. It's a Green Bay Packer, too. Well, we don't need to see this. It's a Green Bay Packer. It's not a rookie. Not bad. James Lofton for the Green Bay Packers. A little throwback action. Abby. Yeah, for him it would be. It'd be 2016 if you're looking for a Jared Goff, Blue. If you're looking for a rookie Jared Goff. Javonte Williams, Olakun, Peterson, and Jared Verse. Shaq Thompson, Andre Ware, Zamir White, and Sayshawn. Gary, McLaurin, Legate, and an A.J. Brown on the fireworks for the Eagles. Basketball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. If you were here earlier, it's the same one we did. Same exact one we just did. That's what's down there. Murray, Trayvon, Smith, Big Play Slay. Oh, Jonathan. It can't be too much longer, I hope. I'll slow down. Kirk Cousins, David Njoku, Gardner Minshew, Devontae Walker. Jair Alexander. Geno Smith. Brian Burns. Oh, well, we take those right now, don't we? He's your old boy. He's not your boy anymore, but he's somebody else's boy now. But this is going to Doc Muty. Danny Dimes. Checkerboard. The card you didn't know you wanted. That's right. Terrell Suggs, Winslow, Downs, and Aroma Dunze will take on the base. Stidham, Trimble, Mosert, Brad Johnson. That's the goal, Nick. Spread it. Let them all know. Let them all know. There he is. Primo the movie. Coming to a theater near you. Mark Brunell. Jalen Hurts. Jatavian Sanders and a Khalil Mack to end it out. Kid Reporter. All right. That stuff's all done. All right. It's all that retail stuff's done. We got hobbies now. We're doing Phoenix. Good luck. Oh, look who's unlocked. Empty box. They're all there. "3-0, Ole Miss got the lead, huh? Okay. Lamb Jack, Puka, DJ Moore, Filler, Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce, and a Jaden Hicks out of 199 for the Chiefs. I need a hero. Flowers, Amon-Ra St. Brown. For, oh, that's an auto, isn't it? For the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Who got the Raiders this go round? Tickety Tock. Jalen Johnson for the Bears out of 399 and Tavondre Sweat. I see you. I see you, Mayberry. I see you switching accounts left and right, too. Stop it. Making my brain hurt. I can, Gmo. Yes, I can. No. You don't get to miss and be like, no, I don't want him. Tyreek Hill. Sam Laporta. Harrison Butker. CJ Stroud on the contours. Silver Wave and Jaquan Jackson. There you go. There's your little CJ Stroud. Right there. See it? Will Levis. Najee Harris. Chris Olave. Jalen Johnson for the Bears. Out of 249. And Mason Smith. That was a weird pack. What? Oddball 2 numbered cards. Like, what? Hopefully something's chilling. Hopefully something's chilling, Mayberry. Etienne Jr. Matt Stafford, Joe Mixon. That's a filler. Jalen Polk and Braylon Allen. All right, that's not a filler. Raheem Mostert, DeAndre Hopkins, good luck. For the Chargers, going to J-Wham. Ooh, Lad McConkey RPA, that's sick. What is that out of? Out of 25. That's nasty. Green. Lad McConkey. Out of 25. 3 out of 25. Bobby Wagner. Out of 299. There you go. There you go, Mayberry. Yeah. Yeah. And JC Latham. I can't. But he's a Hall of Famer, you know. Seahawks legend. Right there, in the flesh. I bet it would. Levante David, Quay Walker, Ed Oliver, Jalen Wright, and an Audric Estime for the Broncos out of 299. Guards of the Broncos have been pretty quiet too. Yep. Yep. What's going on in my game? Can I get an update, Mayberry? TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson, B. John, Garrett Wilson for the Jets, and that is out of 249. That's nice. And Nate Wiggins. Okay. It's UVA. This might be a filler. Saquon Barkley, McKinney, Foye on the silver. That's a filler. Trey Benson silver wave and a Jaheim Bell. We still got 2 hobbies over there, by the way. Nick Bosa, Jahmyr Gibbs. Looks like a patch of some sort. Jalen Wright, last on print, 2 out of 225 for the Dolphins. James Conner, is that out of 125, and Keon Coleman out of 399 for the Bills. Not bad. I like Phoenix. Always have. Oh, they driving? They driving, y'all? What up with it? Travis Kelce, Max Crosby. Well, another case hit. For the Raiders again. Gridiron Crowns, Max Crosby. That's 2 for 2 out of the Phoenix today. And they were both Raiders. Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey for the Niners out of 99. We take that. And Javon Bullard on the silver wave for the pack. It's a good pack. It's a good pack. That's a nice card. Color match. We got 2 hobbies left. Rasul, Tua, Simmons, Russell Wilson on the silver wave, and Adisa Isaac. Oh, we got a field goal. Field goal. No, it's just a case hit. It's not numbered. Oh man, you're so y'all. You're all. It's not good to lie. When y'all put that in there, it's not good to lie. It's a bad thing. Empty box. Blue, that just means that they're very short print. That means you'll probably have 1 per case. If you're lucky, maybe 2. That's what a case hit means. This one's kind of chunky too. Good luck. Last night a Jobu saved my life. Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Going to Aiden. Cam Ward and Jalen Milroe Dual patch out of 199. Now this will go to the most expensive team, which if I had to guess is probably the Titans, but I'll check. I'll check. Give me 1 second. I'll look at it right now. So, oh no. A mistake has been made. They're both the same price. I'll figure this out in a minute. We'll figure that out at the end. I can't do that on here, Prestige. Garindo for the Niners out of 99. Savion out of 50 for the Packers. And Ayamanor out of 99. So how do I want to do that? I can't, that's not a thing. Prestige. They're both the same price. Oh boy. Interesting. JWAM, the Seahawks are WTF, which isn't their actual name, their other name in here. Jamie, that was an awful lot to have to type out there. So I think I like that suggestion. Whatever team shows up first in this next box. If the Seahawks show up, it goes to the Seahawks. If the Titans show up, it goes to the Titans. I like that. So help me in case I miss it. Okay. Empty. We've got Antonio Gates. Well, there it is. Didn't take long. And that would have been the team it would have been anyways, you guys, if that makes you feel any better. It was just a mistake on my end. I didn't realize they were the same price. It came down to Will Levis. Steve Young and Adonai Mitchell. All we want to not see is a white border here. We want to see not that. Stroud, Lynn, Steve Young on the Star Command, and Joseph Alt. It did. It did, Mayberry. It sure did. Bailey, Kelly, Pratt on the refractor, and Fuaga. Lewis, Bo. For the Broncos, Nix, Elway, and Manning, and Falshanu. Chris, you're going to be looking for quite the savior out of this box. Can happen, but... Montana, Sehorn, Bettis, and Faltanu. It's possible. You almost need it to be you-know-who. Johnson on the die cut for the Bucks, going to CJ, Tom Brady. Barry Foster and Reed. Like the sheer odds of it. I wish this was a. Well, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. It can happen, but this isn't a resurgence. Like, I'd feel much better if it was one of those. Because there's no guaranteed autos in these. Hall. Ryans. I'd like a guaranteed auto. Elway and All. But there are numbered cards in it. And as long as we don't see that white border, we should be doing all right in some capacity. Quignon on the silver, Michael Vick, and Bullard. It's a white hole, Patrick. It's the least sought after short print in the Cosmic set. Peyton. Ed McCaffrey out of 99 is not bad for the Broncos. Whoa, that's weird. Out of 75, Kinchins and Slovis. That's weird. 2 numbered cards in 1 pack. That's not normal. Oh, that's terrible, Mayberry. Well, I see you around, right? You're being Fibberson. Primo has eyes, you know. Reed, Sharp, Bo Nix on the Star Command, and Kinchins. All right. By the way, there are God boxes in this. We've never opened one. But the God boxes in this set, if you've ever seen one, which maybe you have, there's out of 10s in every pack. Brady, Jackson, Batch, and Newbin. I've never opened one, and I've opened a lot of boxes. Yep. Yep, Doc. They exist with this specific set. Keekly. Oh. We didn't get what we got something else. Don't be who I think this is. Plumlee, I'm taking it back. I'm changing it. Don't be who I think this is. Don't be who I think this is. Barry Sanders. Good luck. It was not who I thought it was. Jonathan Brooks on the Cosmic Heroes. That's a little bit better than what I thought it might have been. Not much, but a little bit better. Going to the Panthers, that is Garza. Don't see Cosmic Heroes a whole lot. I thought it was Anthony Richardson. This guy they still have plans for this guy. Correct. Mayberry, correct. Unless you get some crazy low-numbered card in this. It's true. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Griffin. Gronk. Drake May on the die cut, and Bucky Irving. We've got Howie Long, Porter, Peyton Manning, and Anthony Richardson. And there it is. You're saved. Here, let me get the one touch. Nick, I don't like your odds either. It's not great. I'm just being honest. Not in this box, it's not. We needed them to show up well before this one. Westbrook, Long, Manning, and Bradley. So when that Cosmic Heroes came out, you know what I mean? Up to that point, everybody had a good chance. Williams, Antonio Gates on the Refractor, Drew Brees on the Star Command, and Wiley. We should have at least one more numbered card. Johnson, McNabb, Warner, and Lloyd. They're my favorite to open, Prestige. They're my favorite ones. Cribbs, Sanders, Cole Beasley on the Galaxy Greats, and Caleb Williams. So we should have at the very least a nucleus. We didn't get one of those. Robinson, Marino. Oh. Out of 150, Eli Manning. There you go, Doc. A little something, something at the end for you. And Bishop. Little deed there. These are some of the better looking ones too. The color on these. And there should be a nucleus in this. There is not. We got gypped a nucleus, so that's maybe what happened there. Jones, Will Levis, Steve Young, and Walker for the Ravens to end it out. I intend to run this break one more time tomorrow morning, you guys. That's how I'm going to start tomorrow morning. I got to build another football break, though. But this is what I'll start tomorrow morning with, is this same exact break. But I need to do a little recap right quick. Like we need a little recap action, okay? We need some recap action. Oh, when the license comes out? Ooh. Yeah, no, that's going to be nasty. Chris. Mayberry. You got a Bobby Wagner numbered card. You got a Jaden Hicks numbered card. All right, recap. Here we go. Audric Estime, Keon Coleman, Jalen Johnson, Mason Smith, A.J. Brown and Garrett Wilson, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Johnson, James Lofton, Jaden Hicks, Drake of May on the base rookie, Luke Schoonmaker, Bobby Wagner, Danny Dimes checkerboard, Kyler Murray checkerboard, Sam Laporta, Bryce Young, James Conner for the Cardinals, Malik Neighbors, Will Shipley, Brian Branch, Zach Charbonnet, Trey Tucker, and C.J. Stroud, My House. Hey, you got a My House. Not one Falcon, Doc. I know, I saw it. You never get them either. Jalen Wright, Ed McCaffrey, Harmon, Barry Sanders, Bo Nix, Isaac Garindo out of 99, Eli Manning out of 150, Drake May, Kinchins out of 75, Adonai Mitchell, Tom Brady for the Bucks. This goes to the Titans, Cam Ward and Jalen Milroe. Ayamanor for the Titans. Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey was out of 99. That was a nice card. Cosmic Heroes, Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. Savion Williams, RPA for the Pack. Lad McConkey, RPA out of 25 for the Chargers. And Max Crosby, Gridiron Crowns for the Raiders. And that's what it was. And that's what it is. And that's what it be. And that's what it do. Now, I've got basketball pinned at the bottom of my pace. Seems a little bit quick. That's intentional because we don't want to be here forever. That first rip was took a while. So Silhouette will be last. Donruss will be second to last. We're going to do the jumbo first, and then we'll do this regular auto after, or a regular hobby after that. SpongeBob is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and let's get it going. Good luck. A lot of cards, you guys. Oh, I'm going to need this too. I'm going to need this for the base. We'll put these to the side. These are the ones with the mojos in them. Each one of these packs has 40 cards. The first 20 cards, it feels like, maybe more, are all base. Empty box, we're not even going to look at them. So good luck. And here we go. This is where it begins. Good luck, everybody. This was an excellent break, actually. You know what? There were so many cards last time. I'm not going to get into where I run out of these mid-rip. I don't want to have to stop, so. Good luck, everybody. LaMelo Ball, Jeremiah Fears. We've got a patch here. Own the game of Dylan Jones for the Thunder, and that's out of 50. Gold out of 50. That's nice. That ain't bad at all. I'll probably need, I don't know if this, hang on, let's find out. No, it's perfect. Not bad. Gold out of 50, Dylan Jones. That is game used, by the way. We've got a LeBron for the Heat. DeAndre Ayton is out of 250. What an excellent first pack. We got some rookies in here. We'll just see who's in here. Make sure none of the big ones are in here. And there's a Dylan Harper. We'll take that. And Liam. Now, some of these will be top-loaded after the fact, you guys. And if we hit multiples of like Dylan Harper and stuff, I'm not going to go through it. But I'll put one up there. Just like Cooper Flag or anybody like that. And obviously numbered cards. They're going up there too. Ant-Man on the daily dribble. We take those. No Limit Liam McNeely. Drake Powell for the Nets. Couple rookies in here as well. Broom and Boyles. And Yannick. Yes, they are, Preston. They absolutely are. Actually, who's got the Nets this time? Who got the Jonathan did. He's like, nah. If nobody else is in here, I'm going to get some Nets. SpongeBob is posted at the bottom of your screen. If you have any questions about that, I'll try to do my best once I'm done ripping this here to explain it. Malik on the Rainbow Refractor. Jalen Green. RJ Barrett out of 2025. Another net. Another Trailblazer. Fears. Base. Trey Johnson. Carter Bryant. Ben. And Elijah Martin. Got a lot of rookies in that pack. Wahoo Wah is up 10-3. I like it. Maybe are you still out there? Who's are up, man? I mean, just look at that. Look how many cards are in that pack. Thomas Sorber for the Thunder on the new schools. Those are probably my favorite out of this. Igor. Pascal Siakam for the Pacers. Base. Rookie. VJ. Base. Rookie, and rookie. A lot of rookies. Plenty of rookies. There's rookies to go around. That's for sure. Ain't no shortage of rookies. Or base for that matter. Noise. Oh, there it is. Actually, let me take a second and do that. Anybody that doesn't want base, tell me now, please. Tell me right now if you don't want base. Jamie, who'd you get? There he is. I got it. I found it. Garth says no base. Jonathan, you're no base. I know. I already know you are. I know you are because you were in the last one. Okay. If anybody else says it, I'll try to catch it, but we got some ripping to do. What? It was 10-3 2 seconds ago. What happened? You kicked return something, or did y'all? Are you out there cheating? Huh? You out there cheating? Not saying his last name. Ben Herbert Jones for the Pelicans. Old Bernard King. Couple of rookies here. There's a Wemby. Walter Clayton Jr. and Mr. Fleming. Logan, maybe. We were talking about him the other day, actually. I think it's possible. We're all in here talking about him not just 2 days ago. We got Walter Clayton Jr. for the Jazz. Tyrese Proctor for the Cavs. Rise to Stardom, Jonas. And for the Pistons, little team photo there. Newell. Couple rookies. There's Hugo, Cam, Proctor, and some base. There's Danny Wolf. SpongeBob is pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's right. That's not a mirage. It is SpongeBob. You might get to hear me say I'm a goofy goober. You never know. We got a Cade Cunningham on the levitation. That's nice. Just looks good. Tyrese Proctor again showing up in this box. Tyler Kolek out of 150 for the Knicks. Igor. Base. Ace Bailey. James. Watkins. Base, and rookie. Haven't gotten our auto yet. We got our patch, but we haven't gotten our auto yet. And we still have these two as well. Oh, did you, Mayberry? What'd you get? Oh, you got the real spot. Oh, boy. Pressure's on now, isn't it? We've got Joan Behringer for the Timberwolves. I don't know this. I don't know him. I don't know. But it's a rookie, and it's for the Timberwolves. What pick did this go? What pick did he go? Going to Dustin. CJ McCollum. Chris's Mayberry. Yes, it is. I don't. There's no way. You can't. There's no way to properly pronounce his name, Jamie. Don't try and make me do it. I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Behringer. Riley. What college did he play for? Kobe White. Thomas Sorber for the Thunder. Rookie. Base. Rookie. rookie, base, base. There's a Cooper flag. Derek Queen, Clifford, PV, and base. Little Sorber action. For it to be full of base, it does produce some decent amount of cards. Look what it's produced so far. Some numbers, autos, all that stuff. What's up, Jeffrey? Malik. Let's just flip that around right now. G.G. Jackson. Malik for the Suns. Giannis. Ryan Kalkbrenner for the Hornets. Powell and Sorber and Harper. Base, 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 base. McNeely, Lanier. Base, base, base. Not yet. I'm gonna order one as soon as I'm done ripping that SpongeBob, that last break that's pinned at the bottom. I'm gonna have one of the biggest pumpkin spice lattes ever in the history of ever. Hey, if y'all want a giveaway, you're only 25K away. You can do it. I know you can. Con, not saying it, on the Rainbow Refractor. Cooper flag on the rise to stardom. Zach Levine for the Kings. Detlef Shrimp, rookie, rookie, base, 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 rookie, rookie, base, base, base. All right, let's get into these mojos. Let's see what the mojos got going down. We got D'Angelo Russell. Steph Curry for the Warriors. We take those. Kobe, Penda, and Jameer Watkins for the Wizards. Okay. Okay. The first annual Mosquito Festival. That sounds like not a good time at all. But have a good time, Jeffrey. Ja Morant. Kevin Durant. Jokic. Donovan Mitchell. And a Danny Wolf. That was a good little pack there. We're going to take all of them. We're taking each and every one of them. Jokic. Durant. We got another tops to go, you guys. We got another tops to go. And then we're going to get into that Donruss and that silhouette. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It was a good little box. I ain't mad at it. Let's get some of this base to the side here. That's what I say. It's Topps Part 2. We are anti-mosquito. Put that to the side. Le SpongeBob at the bottom of your screen. SpongeBob at the bottom of your screen. You see it? It's there. It's SpongeBob. I think there was 2 divvies left in that mini helmet too. All right. Clifford for the Kings. No Limit. Rookie and Bill Russell with Kareem. No rookie in this one. Oh, there we go. Drake Powell and Sorber. Some of them have nothing in it. You too, Jeffrey. Be safe out there. There's another Dylan Harper. And some base. It is not. Chaz Lanier for the Pistons. Is that pack on my shoulder? Am I seeing that? I'm going to leave it there. See how long it stays. Oh. Bucelis. That's nice for the Bulls. That's Dylan's boy right there. Fleming, Lanier, Marshall, and Bird. There's your boy right there. There's your boy right there, Dylan. Marks of Excellence, Zach Collins auto for the Bulls. Zach Collins, huh? Okay. Well, Zach Collins action for the Bulls. Who knew? You know? Who knew? Zach Collins was chilling in there. Going to kickflip. Stockton, Shrimp, and Broom. Marks of Excellence kickflip. Markkanen. And some base. Shea on the levitation. We'll take that. That's nice. Murray, base, and Yannick. Rise to Stardom, Malik, Raynaud, and base. Jalen Green for the Rockets. Okay. Isaiah, Igor, and Pimp Playa. Entire base pack. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Always sitting and waiting for that adjuster. Oh, it might be our fault, but we don't know. We can't say. Not yet. Too soon. Bailey and James and Watkins. There's a Clifford for the Kings. Base, and base. Asa for the Hawks. Penda. And AI. LaMelo Ball. Out of 2025 for the Hornets. McNeely. Base. And a rookie. Rookie. There's another Cooper flag. I was about to say another base pack. Come on, man. Rise to Stardom, Malik for the Suns. You got more than a couple of those, Phoenix. Queen, Clifford, and Peavy. Nick Goofy Goober. Jason Tatum on the daily dribble for the Celtics. Carmelo, King, and Ginobili. Ginobili. Maybe. Maybe I'm the goofiest of goobers. Nah. Steph Curry out of 250 for the Warriors. Take that. Malik, Khan, and Yuki. We take numbered Steph Currys around here, if you didn't know. Hey, there's a SpongeBob break pin at the bottom of the screen. I might say Goofy Goober more than a couple of times. I might say it with an accent. I might not say it at all. We got Jalen Johnson for the Hawks. Wemby, Giddey, and Clayton Jr. All right, that's the end of tops. We got two more hobbies over there, though. We got this also. Look at all that base. Ooh la la. Kobe. Noah. No way. Kobe and Noah. Holla. Holla. Behringer. Cedric for the Grizz and Jameer Watkins. Were those all rookies? I'm going to take all of these. Yeah, there was. Right here. It's not guaranteed in those anyways, James. They do. Yes, they do, World of Sports. That's absolutely right. Hope they're getting some good rest in right now. All right, it's Donruss 2017 time. A lot of base in this too, but that last one we opened was spectacular. And then we got the silhouettes to end it with. Empty. If you leave them side by side, they'll start to argue. I like it. Wesley, Reddick, DeAndre Jordan, base, and hang on. Base, and base. Prove it, Apple user. Prove it. Ike. Sterling Brown. Base. Devon Reed. Cantor. Tony Bradley. Well, hold up. Vukovic. What is this? Won't let the card go. Jawan Edmonds out of 299. Base, and some base, and there was some base. Goofy Goober-san. Tyler Lydon Embiid, Harry Giles, Bledsoe, Frank Jackson, Markelle Fultz, base, and base. Start me up. Start me up, I never stop. Rubio. Kuzma. Gortat. Anunoby. The Admiral. Kyrie, and some base. We'll take these. We'll take Anunoby and we'll take Kuzma. We'll take both of those. But we need to heat up a little bit here, Donruss. We want to see some more people. My leg. John Collins. Won't let go of something. Base. Justin Patton. Base. Kyrie. Base. Base. They won't let go. Base. Oh, there's the LeBron. Let's put him over there. That's probably worth a little something, something. And base. Jonathan, do you know how much I would freak out? And just so everybody knows, Kobe does sign in this year product. I'd freak out a little bit. I'd probably freak out a lot. And then the live would go dark. And then it would be like it never happened. Something went wrong. Something went really bad. Frank, Kawhi. There we go. There's a De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. I will. I'm not kidding. I'll freak out. Gasol. Base, some base. There's base everywhere. There's just base all over the place. I regret not getting a Kobe auto prior because it's like impossible now. I mean, not impossible, but Lowry, Markelle Fultz, Gobert, Zuikui, Morris, Blake Griffin, base. Dennis Smith Jr., Nurkic, Jonathan Isaac, Hill. We got a Tim Hardaway Jr. out of 299. Base, and base. Wasn't it great, bro? Were you watching that live, or did you just see it on the video? Because live doesn't, if you weren't watching it live, the video doesn't do it justice. Lonzo Ball, Rudy Gay, Dylan Brooks, Serge Ibaka, Drew Holiday for the Pelicans on the patch. Jordan Bell, sorry. Base, and base. Samantha, so tomorrow I'll be doing some more basketball. This is the last one of the day. I'll be on tonight, and unfortunately, it's going to be what you want, which is Disney. But I'm going to try to do a basketball break tomorrow morning. I usually get on, I don't know, about 7 o'clock Central Time. We're starting with football, but then I'll do a basketball after that. But it's Disney tonight. With some SpongeBob sprinkled in. Also, just so you know, we're going for a mil likes tonight. Primo's March to a mil. That's what's happening tonight. Rab, Burks, Thornwell, TJ Warren, Wilt the Stilt for the Lakers. Base, and base. Danielle, it's a lot. We've done it before, but it's a lot. Your thumbs are going to be tired. Oh, you can do better. You can do better. You will do better. I trust and believe you'll do better. Don't put stuff like Go Hokies in the chat. Ew. Ew! Jason Tatum on the rookie. Evan Turner. On guard, Wayne Selden Jr., Tyler Dorsey, De'Aaron Fox, base, and base. I do, Dalton. I've got some pretty good ones. I do. I do have some good Tatum rookies. Pau Gasol, Dwayne Bacon, DeMar DeRozan. There's a Josh Jackson. We'll take that. Draymond Green. Some more base. We haven't gotten our auto yet. Base and base. Stranger Things, you all right? No need for that. Don't be putting that in the chat. This is a family-friendly place. You've lost yourself. Check it out. Amir Johnson. The Dancing Bear. Justin Jackson. Shaq on the Retro Series. Andrew Wiggins. Base, and base. And a base. Steph Curry. Oh, you don't care? Well, goodbye then. I hope you have a great day, but not really so much. He works hard for the money. CJ McCollum. Evans. Stein and Dotson. Aaron... What's that? Hang on. Aaron Gordon out of 99. Base, and base. He gone. Oh, he gone. Just like that. Chris Bosh. So important I needed to type it in twice. Chris Bosh? Chris Bosh. LaMarcus Aldridge. Oh. Yeah, that guy. Peyton. There's a Markkanen. Base. The champ is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Base, and base. Look out. Yeah. Get them. Get them, folks. Yeah, I got mods in here right now. It's over. They're all doomed. They're all doomed. Every single one of them's doomed. Jordan Bell. Base. Frank Mason III. Damian Lillard. Kimball Walker. Swishful Thinking. Some base. There's a base. A little base. Multi? No, I don't. Well, I probably do in my collection, but this is a break. I don't even know Chris Bosh is. I don't think Chris Bosh can be in this, unfortunately. Maybe. I don't know. Who's going after Chris Bosh these days? Josh Hart, Vince Carter, Thomas Bryant, Doug McDermott, Simi. Oh, yeah, Sabonis, Papa Sabonis. And the base. Well, Chris Bosh was all LeBron and Dwayne needed. to get that dub. Anunoby, Adams, Collins, Ross. Is this a patch auto of Bill Laimbeer? It is out of 49 for the Pistons. Miguel. Patch auto Bill Laimbeer. How about that? He don't play no games neither. He don't play not one singular game. He made a lot of people mad. Yes, he did. He wasn't all that likable. Some people didn't like him very much. Kyrie, Brogdon, base, and base. I know, Jonathan. I know. Just the chance is still fun, really. If it was, could you imagine? Like, at least it was decent. Ain't nothing wrong with a Bill Laimbeer. Better than what we go after most of the time, probably. Peyton. Covington. Shanahanigans. Base. Jarrett Allen. CJ McCollum. Base. He's no Chris Bosh. Shoeless Joe. TJ Leaf. Otto Porter. Zizic. Sterling Brown for the Bucks, and that is out of 199. Some base. No, it is SpongeBob that is pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's the last one I'm going to do this afternoon, and then I'll be back on tonight. Primo's March to a Mill, don't you forget it. If you're just sitting there and you're just like, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere tonight? It was here. Donovan Mitchell on the rated rookie. Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ferguson. Base. Bob McAdoo. Base, and base. Two packs to go, and then we're doing some silhouette. Doing a little silhouette action. DJ Wilson. Siakam. Adebayo will take Rodney Hood. The champ is here. Robert Horry. Man, boy, oh boy, did he save them. Boy. Base. Mayberry, I don't even know how to do that. Sorry. Being at 238 cards is a flash sale. And I know you know that. Jesse, I'm going to be on all night. Don't you worry. Anytime you got. If you got 3 minutes, come on by and give me some likes. Come on by. And we're going to give it away. Y'all going to want to be, y'all going to give something good away. You're going to, if we get close, you're going to want to be there when the mill hits. You're going to want to be there when the mill hits. Luke Kennard. John Wall. Malik Monk. Russell Westbrook. Zach Collins. Gary Payton. Base, and base. And we've already done it before. And we didn't even have that many people in the room when we did it. If we get into some of the numbers that we get sometimes on a Saturday night, it won't take us too long. I don't control that. TikTok does, Doc. Unfortunately. I'm breaking Disney. I'm breaking SpongeBob. We're going to do some mini helmet divvies. Mads, it's going to be wild. All right, it's silhouette time. Oh, I need these. And if you don't want to stop by and give me likes, well, then don't. It's fine with me. Whitney, that's because TikTok wants you to ever so badly get into something. That's why you have them. It's like, please, 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 please. All right, here we go. They're not going to fool me this time. I know the tape's there. No, NyQuil, no, we don't have any of that. I already did a ton of that before, and we're out of it. Empty. I don't know if we'll get any more of that, to be honest. Maybe. Paolo Banchero. Mark Gasol for the Raptors on the patch. Not numbered, but we'll take it. True legend right there. Kessler Edwards for the Nets, because the Nets have to hit too on the patch. Not numbered. And a Bam Adebayo out of 35. What team is he on there? Yep, he's on the Heat. Okay. It looked weird. Well, run away. Get out of here. Get back out of here, IE. Get out. Go. Get on out. You go. Or you can stay. You can always just watch. It is, Whitney. That's exactly what it's doing. Paolo. A silhouette. Julius Randle. Devin Carter on the RPA out of 99 for the Kings. We'll take it. Who got the Kings? Who got the Kings? Spencer. Nice little patch there, too. Anthony Davis for the Pelicans on the patch. Not numbered. Dual materials. We'll take it. And Yuki Kawamura for the Grizzlies. Y'all ain't know about no Yuki out of 125. You don't play no games with the Yuki. He's going to cross you up. It's going to make you pay. It's going to make you pay. It's Yuki time. Kings. Yuki is Fufu's cousin. That's right. They boys from way back when. And a Julius Randle for the T-Wolves. We got 2 packs left. That's right. Yuki's going to cross you up. Look at him. Look. He's going to cross you up and then do your taxes. See? We got a die cut on the back. Let me do this because it feels awkward. What is that? Superstars. Jared McCain out of 99 for the Sixers. Well, there's you a Sixer. Rookie, too. That's a cool looking card. That's a cool little die cut there. Amen Thompson for the Rockets. Jordan Clarkson for the Cavaliers on the patch. And looky here. Paul George for the Pacers. That's nasty. Why aren't you numbered? Why aren't you numbered? Game worn. That's nasty. That's nasty. Who had the Pacers? Colts fan had the Pacers. That's cool. That's cool. You'll probably appreciate that even though he's not there anymore. That's cool. Ton here. There's going to be one right here in the Silhouettes card. It's going to be them chilling at an Applebee's together, plotting, making plans. with Pookie. All right, last pack. Good luck. Should be an auto, right? I hope. Jalen Williams. Lauri Markkanen on the patch for Chicago. Gary Harris, game worn out of 49 for the Nuggets. And Deron Holmes for the Nuggets out of 149. These are nice cards. I bet you can hit some nice stuff in this. The right players on it, I feel pretty confident you can. These are nice. Huge, huge patch. Yes, they do, Jonathan. I was reading that this morning. Yep. There's a nasty booklet in there, too. Did you see that? On the checklist. Well, maybe we'll get some more of them as Obsidian. You never know. Stranger things have happened. All right, let's do a recap here. Look at all these cards, my goodness. I can't wait till Topps comes out with something that's not that. I'm looking forward to opening it. That's a lot of cards. No. Kellen's in here saving souls as well. Thanks, Kellen. All the right there from your phone. Luke Kennard, Jared Allen. Bam Adebayo out of 35. Bam Adebayo, not a rookie. Sterling Brown, John Collins, OJ Anunoby, Jawan Evans, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Thomas Sorber. There's a Cooper flag. He didn't show up a lot there, Dylan. Sorry. Cade Cunningham, Tyler Kolek out of 150, Walter Clayton, Thomas Sorber, Steph Curry, DeAndre Ayton, Dylan Jones was out of 50 on the gold patch. Cooper flag, VJ Edgecombe and RJ Barrett, Drake Powell. Oh, no. Almost said it. You like that, don't you? I know you're waiting for it. I'm not going to do it. Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, Dylan Harper, Kevin Durant, Paolo Banchero, Justin Jackson and Jason Tatum, Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, Lonzo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, Kyle Kuzma, Noah and Joan, Tatum and Flag, Ball, Shea, Josh Jackson, Tim Hardaway, Zach Collins on the auto, and John Morant. Kobe, Cedric, Jameer, Steph Curry out of 250, Jokic, Vucelis, Wolf, Williams, Jared McCain out of 99. That's nice. Julius Randle, Mark Gasol on the patch, Donovan Mitchell, Lauri Markkanen, Aaron Gordon, De'Aaron Fox, Gary Harris, and Yuki. Don't forget about Yuki. Never forget about Yuki. If you don't forget about Yuki, Yuki won't forget about you. Deron Holmes, Amen Thompson, Lauri Markkanen, Paul George, Drew Holiday, Jordan Clarkson, Anthony Davis, Kessler Edwards, Devin Carter on the RPA, Bill Laimbeer, Timeless Treasures, and Joan Behringer on the auto. I see you. Appreciate you. We are closed. All right, I'm going to need to print this for my records. Obviously, there's no overlay for you guys, so if you forget what spot you had, just ask me. I'll have it sitting right here beside me. And then I will be back on tonight with maybe more of this and definitely Disney. I'm going to start with Disney, okay? All right. Disney will be from a fresh case. And I plan on, hopefully we run more than a couple because we're going to go for we're going for 1 million likes tonight, whether you like it or not. I don't remember, but if something is a good hit, you say it anyway. Like, yeah, if it's a good hit, I'm going to point it out for sure. All right, I need this. Jonathan has A, C, E, H, Q, and R. I don't think I missed anything. All right. We're going to take that down. We're going to put that up. Appreciate you, everybody. This is the last break of the morning-ish. It's afternoon now, obviously, but I'll be back on in a couple of hours. I won't be gone long. We're going Primo's March for a Mill likes tonight. I'll give stuff along away all along the way. We'll set amounts. But if we actually get to 1 million likes, I'm going to give away something nice. Good luck. Empty. Ole Miss is back in the lead, huh? We're starting out with Fish Head. Barnacle Boy. New Kelp City. That is Sinister Slug and Bargain Mart to start it all out. Encino, California. Pretty Patty Strand. Dennis. Employee of the Month. That's cool. And Bubbletown. How much is Ole Miss up by, Jonathan? Mihoy Manoy. I can turn it into a skyscraper. The Masters of Land and Sea. We got a numbered. Put the money in the bank out of 175. Oh, I forgot old boy was going to show up. Okay. Smitty. Warben Jaeger Minjensen. I think it was close. I think I was close. I still don't think it was right, but it was close. Minjensen. That's what it is. Werben Jaeger Minjensen. Okay. I'll get there. Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town? Oh, that's nasty. SpongeBob needs water. Oh, this one's not numbered, but we pulled this more than a couple of times. This is going to the S spot, and that is Mayberry. Nice hit, Mayberry. That's a cool one. Sent 84 likes for that pronunciation. See, I'm trying to get better. I am. Masterful Memes. Surprise Patrick and SpongeBob. Gary on the refractor. And Steven. Is Mayberry even in here? That's a pretty good card. Get the man some water. Pop the Bubble. Dorsal Dan. Super Weenie Hut Juniors. Loop-de-Loop. And Betsy Krabs. Sunny Shore Resorts. Imagination. That is Chum Fracassi. Hang on. Something. I knew something wasn't right. There's an odd, or there's a sketch card behind this and it's stuck to the card. Good luck. I think it's a sketch card anyways. It's either that or an auto, but it's stuck to Imagination here. Oh man, this is going to be nasty. Oh, that's sick. And it's goes to the character that's on it, which is SpongeBob. And that is Mayberry. That is so sick. And of course, Mayberry's not in here. He's probably watching the North Carolina game and he's not paying attention. I'm pulling him all these nasty things and he's not here for it. The artist is, I can't read it. I can't read it, Sig. I don't know. Shady Shoals Rest Home. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Dude, Johnny Knoxville auto. Johnny Krill. Wow, what a box. Is this for real? Is this happening right now? Saul. What a box. We got 2 boxes left. Johnny Knoxville auto. Johnny Krill. If it sits, Deed show up. Squilliam Fancyson's Tower and Painty the Pirate. What a box, dude. Bunny Star, Go Woman, Pecos Patrick, out of 150, no, this is Patrick, and SpongeGar. Wow. I'm excited. There's 2 more boxes in this. That's what it was, Scott. Sometimes that's just the way it has to go. I don't even know the way today started. I don't even know how tonight's going to go, for real. Like, it was wild. That first football break we did was absolutely insane. Basscar Baytona 400, Wumbo, the Murmalaire, Glove World, and Nematodes. I can't read it. I can't read it. It just looks like a signature. This is Advanced Darkness, Sea Rhinoceros, Hi Kevin, Songs, Now That We're Men, and Sponge Buck SquarePants. Don Grouper, I Need It. I Got You Now, SpongeBob. Kelp Fries, and Tony Fast Sr. Careful, SpongeBob. Princess Mindy. Davy Jones's Locker. Put the Money in the Bag. And the machinations of my mind are an enigma. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Are they in scoring range, Scott? Empty. What a duel that game is. It's been 10-10 forever. Sandy Cheeks. Rock Bottom. Patrick Starr. Karate Choppers. And Shell City. Need some T's to start showing up here. S has been taken care of. There's a Texas. Moth. Far Outville. Troutenheimer out of 99. And Plankton. Yeah, bro. Both of these are yourn. They be yours. Primo style. Patchy the Pirate. Madame Hagfish. Masterful Mean Spongegar. Not Until 4. And Joe. Yeah, sure. Salty Spittoon. Now entering nowhere, population 0. Ravioli, give me the formioli, dog. This grill is not a home. And Goo Lagoon. It was stuck to the card. The Horned Forest. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Avocado Acres. They are not. They're Topps Chrome. Pipsqueak Patty and Glove Universe. SpongeBob SA. Nicholas Withers. I want the 101 Nicholas Withers. The Health Inspector. Sandy's Treatum. And Flower Arch. Exactly as you do. The Bubble Bowl. SpongeBob Nose Flute. That is Captain Magma. And Officer Nancy. Going to OT. My goodness. You got it, bro. Both of those cards are nasty. Obviously, this sketch card. Yes, they're authentic, Max. What would make you say such a thing? Have you been wamboozled in the past? I'm a goofy goober. The Invisible Boatmobile. Spongetron. John out of 50 on the gold. Is mayonnaise an instrument? We'll take the John on the 50. Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. We got the J spot. Saul. Oh, that's right. I should have known that. Johnny Knoxville. Pyrite Ponderer. Karen Plankton. Ship Dutchman. Patrick's Fishnets. Look out now. And Karate Island. SpongeBob, whoever, Saul, do you see what Jonathan said? SpongeBob SquarePants. Carol. Squilliam Fancyson. Songs, this one is the Jellyfish Jam. And what are they selling? It is, all three of those were in the same box, which is kind of crazy. Pacheeks. Doodle Bob, John, Chum Bucket, Chum Burger. Who you calling a pinhead? Muscle Beach. Ripper's Reef. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza. Refractor Old Man Jenkins. That's nasty. I take it back. I want the Old Man Jenkins 101. And Squidward Chokes on a Fork. Yep. That's the 101 I want. This one right here. I fibbed. I thought I wanted the other one. I want this one. I want Old Man Jenkins 101. What, the Dodgers? Empty. They ain't my boys. Oh, no. How did they lose? It was overtime. It can't be. Unless it was the fastest overtime ever. Madame Hagfish. The Salty Spittoon. Now Entering Nowhere. And The Moon. I don't think we did. Unless, like I said, it was the fastest one ever. Okay. I was like, what? How? Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli. The Horned Forest. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Brian Coral Fields, gold out of 50. Firmly grasp it. There will be more tonight. Yes. I'm sorry. I missed it, Max. I'm sorry. Yes, there'll be more tonight. I'm going to get off for a couple of hours. I've been on since this morning. We're going to start with Disney, and then we'll look at doing some SpongeBob along the way. Okay? Avocado Acres, SpongeBob Essay, Nicholas Withers, Bikini Bottom Mall, and Helen the Felon. The Health Inspector, Exactly As You Do, The Bubble Bowl. You know what this is? You know, I don't even have to look at it. It's the Goofy Goober. Goofy Goober Rock. And the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Mayberry, you ain't gotta do that, dog. Crafts, everything goes to the person that bought this spot. So if they got a card, they get it. There is no bulk. SpongeBob Nose Flute. I'm a Goofy Goober. The Invisible Boatman. Live Action Broccoli. I'm Dirty Dan. It's like that box. It's like that box took all the powers all by itself. Sketch card, auto. It was like, nah, sorry. Spongetron, Pyrite Ponderer, Karen Plankton, Tentacle Acres on the Refractor, and People Order Our Patties. We got one row left here. Okay. I'll send that to you, Mayberry. Ship Dutchman, SpongeBob SquarePants, Carol. That is Barnacle Boy and Nocturna. I feel like something's chilling. TikTokery, what's next is me getting off, and then I'm going to get back on around 6 o'clock, and I'm probably going to start with Disney. Squilliam Fancyson, Pacheeks, Doodle Bob, SpongeBob's essay is out of 175. I can barely read that. And Robot Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I know, Jonathan. Something needs to be chilling. We need another auto or something. Come on. John. Muscle Beach. Ripper's Reef. The Bikini Bottom Triangle. And Triton. Oh no, 3 left. First box took all the powers, I'm telling you. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza. It'll go right to your thighs. Barnacle Boys out of 199. Going to Saul. Saul did well. Loop-de-loop. Stanley S. Squarepants. Nice, Zach. Glad to hear it. That is an awesome sketch. The Hash Slinging Slasher. Squilliam Fancyson's Tower. Put the Money in the Bag. Double Triple Bossy Deluxe. Bikini Bottom Outskirts Outlet Mega Mall. And 1 pack left. Good luck. Appreciate y'all hanging with me. I will be back on at 6. I'm going to do a recap of all this, but I will be back on at 6 Central Time. That's 7 Eastern, which is not very long from now. The Magic Conch Shell. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? Colonel Carper. Bubble Buddy. And Jellyfish Fields. So there were some decent refractors I didn't top load there, but they will be. That one box just ate it up. Completely ate it up. Again, I'll be back on tonight. Right around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. I might be on a little bit earlier than that. You never know. Keep your eyes peeled. We're probably going to be doing Disney. Well, we are doing Disney. And it'll be out of a fresh case because I've got to open a new one so we can do Disney. Brain Coral Fields out of 50. Old Man Jenkins. John was out of 50. Saul. Jonathan was saying he's looking to maybe work that out with you if you want to follow Jonathan Argo. Troutenheimer out of 99. Squilliam Fancyson's Tower. No, This Is Patrick out of 150. Gary. Put the Money in the Bag, and that is out of 175. SpongeBob's Essays also out of 175. Masterful Memes. Surprise Patrick and SpongeBob. Barnacle Boy is out of 199. Johnny Knoxville. Going to the J-Spot. Johnny Krill character. SpongeBob, that is SpongeBob Needs Water. Those are cool. I pulled the out of 50 one of that too. Not in this one, but. And then the sketch card of SpongeBob, which is very, very cool. I can't read the auto or the signature, but it does look like a J. Somebody said it looks like a J. I agree. It looks like a J. All right. That bees that. Let me put these to the side here. It's Johnny Knoxville, Chris, or Mayberry. It's Johnny Knoxville. Character's Johnny Krill. I don't know. I can't tell. It just says, it looks like a J to me. I have no idea. I'm going to turn off YouTube right now.